Hello, everybody. This is Sal Williams.
And Shawnee Williams.
And this is Life After Sunday.
And we are here today talking to you guys about a more serious topic. And so we definitely want you to listen in and also take heed to what we're saying. We're talking about our children today. And there's so much going on in the world. And the safety of our country as well. And why it's important to pray for our country. It's Absolutely. In turmoil. So check out this next video. It's on a more serious tip. That's why we're not being our normal goofy selves, because we have to address some issues that's going on today. So stay tuned. It's going to be coming up next. That's right. Stay there.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi,
again, thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Sal and
Shawnee Williams.
And this is Life After Sunday. And this is another video we wanted to share with you guys on a more serious note. It's some things going on, and we wanted to address some things that is happening in our country today.
Absolutely. We have kids ourselves.
That's
we
right.
have 4 kids total, and it's really difficult to see all the things that are going on in this world.
Right.
I mean, just in general, there's so much happening, and a lot of it's grieving. There's a lot of uncertainty, but specifically, especially even in the past week, even today, and that's why we decided to make this video. There's some things going on that are scary, and as we go to drop off our son at school to go to a field trip. We hear this news of
a San Bernardino school shooting, 2 adults dead in a classroom, 2 students in critical condition after suspected murder-suicide. So today, according to KTLA, 2 adults were found dead in a classroom and 2 students are hospitalized in critical condition after a shooter walked onto the North Park School elementary school campus in San Bernardino today and opened fire in what the police chief characterized as a suspected murder-suicide. That is terrible stuff. I mean, that's just one of the things. That's what we woke up to today, dropping off our son to his field trip at his elementary school. It was very hurtful for us as parents, and we definitely want to pray for the families of the victims in this shooting, the traumatized families of these victims as well. We definitely want to keep them up in prayer as well. It's very, very important, man. It's very, very important that we do that. It's a lot going on in current today. We have some other stories as well. It's
so disheartening to find out that kind of news, and you never know when that kind of thing is happening. It's not like we can just say, oh, I'm not sending my kids to school anymore. They have to go to school, and so to know that it puts you in a place of feeling like your hands are tied, feeling like you're helpless. But we know that there's one thing we can do, and that's pray. And so even with everything going on, there's also this other topic that really it hit me hard. I think it hit us both hard because we have an 11-year-old son, and I think a lot of you probably heard about this young man named Tysen Benz. He's an 11-year-old boy.
Pray for his family.
Who committed suicide based off of the idea that his 13-year-old girlfriend had committed suicide herself.
It was supposedly a prank.
It was actually just a prank.
And it's not funny.
I don't feel comfortable even calling it a prank.
It's not funny. It's not a prank.
And so what makes it even more difficult to process is, like I said, we have an 11-year-old son in middle school. But on top of that, when you look at the way it happened, number one, first of all, it's an 11-year-old dating a 13-year-old. I say dating carefully, but I mean, for my son to be calling himself dating a 13-year-old, it's like,
My
I
son
don't
has
even
to focus
understand
on his
that.
grades.
But not even just
And
that,
getting good
like what
grades.
was wrong with the situation. But that's besides the point. That's not even the major issue. The next piece, though, is that, you know, when you look at it, she conjured up the story, however it went, that she killed herself, posted it all over the place, made him believe it through social media, but didn't just do it lightly, like, oh, April Fools, like really went with it, apparently, according to what I've read, he even said to her, or told people or something, that he was going to kill himself. So it's like he put it out there, and she didn't even tell anybody when he said that. So she just took that lightly. And then on top of that, his poor mother had to walk in on him killing himself, hanging himself in the process. And
she thought she saved him.
Yeah, can you imagine? He was still alive when she found him in the process. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's heart-wrenching. Pulled him down. He's in the hospital, and then
he passed away in the hospital.
He ended up passing away in the hospital, and it's just like that whole process of you thinking you even saved him in the middle of it and caught him, and then he still passes away. I can't even process that right now, and so it's heartbreaking. It is. It breaks our heart to see what's going on with young people today. You know, social media gets a bad rap. You know, there's a lot of good things about social media, but people don't know how to use it.
Right.
And we're not always watching our kids closely enough.
Right.
We're not being mindful of what they're doing sometimes, and we're being too lax with what they're doing. So we have to be on them. I mean, we have to show them love. We have to give them attention. We're not perfect. We work. We do what we have to do to survive and provide. But we have to do more.
Absolutely. And one of the other things too is, you know, we wanted to share this video and understand, no matter what your religious beliefs are, we have to come together and pray for our country. We gotta pray for these situations, and specifically pray for the families and the victims in the stories that we shared with you. This 11-year-old who has committed suicide, and also pray for the girlfriend who thought it was funny to do a prank. Pray for her and her family as well. Pray for the victims in the shooting in San Bernardino and the school. 4 in total are being looked at. 2 have been found dead, but the other 2 in critical condition. So pray for these families, and mourning families, and the families that are going through this traumatic situation. Look, it is very, very important that we understand that you may look at this video and say, oh, you know, if you pray, if you are a prayer warrior, if you pray, now is the time to do so.
That's right.
And that's what we come together to do. And we make these videos, and we want people to subscribe, to understand that we're not just getting on here, you know, we're using this platform. We're using this platform to educate, inspire, you know, let people inside of our lives. Yeah. You know, we deal with a lot of people, and we have a lot of influence over the people in our network. So we just want to bring to you guys content that would make you think a little bit. A prank is not this. That is not a prank. That's not what we would categorize as a prank. We have to be educated in what's going on in our communities and our country, and pray for it. Whether it be political, we're not talking, you know, anything,
you know,
your,
to sway you either
you
way,
know, political beliefs, but we just want to build up our country and pray for our country.
That's right. And even on top of that, for you young people watching, we know there's a lot of you guys, and we appreciate you so much.
Shout out to the young people.
We're grateful for you guys, all our mentees, our slowpokes, our kids' friends, just even the kids in our church.
Don't feel peer pressured.
It's important for you to even understand the repercussions of a bad choice that grave, that heavy of a bad choice. You know, the girl that did that prank, she is, according to papers, you know, or the news, she's subject to, you know, jail time. She's subject to be tried as an adult,
She's
even
in some
though
trouble.
she's 13 years old. It wasn't just one bad choice. It was a series of bad choices. And sometimes when we make a bad choice, we have to catch ourselves. And it's okay to make mistakes. We make mistakes. We're human.
We have to learn from those mistakes.
We have to learn from them, and we have to catch ourselves. And again, I said it before, we have to self-examine ourselves through the Word and through just looking back and checking our thought process and see what we thought about that situation and make a better choice next time. But if we make one bad choice, don't continue on the path and continue into bad choices in one stream of events, because it could lead to a really bad situation that affects your whole future and the whole future of someone else. You don't understand sometimes that choices we make affect other people and other families, and we don't want to do that if at all possible. So we just wanted to share that with you. Take time to think about your choices. Think about the kids in this country. They're our future. They're so important to us, and that's why we're doing this. We don't just love our kids, we love all kids.
Absolutely. And treat people how you want to be treated. Right. You know, don't feel peer pressure to do anything, if it makes you uncomfortable. Think twice about it. Definitely think twice about it. And again, this is Sal and Shawnee, and you're watching Life After Sunday. Please subscribe to our channel to find out more content and see us live our crazy lives and be inspired.
That's right. We want you to comment below if you have anything to share on these topics. We know people are really moved by these events that have happened. So comment below. If we were wrong about any certain facts, let us know. We're definitely subject to that, but and things may have changed since we've read the last news. So let us know what's going on. Let us know how you feel, and let us know what you would do in some of these situations. But pray. That's the one thing we can all do in one accord. So we love you guys. We appreciate you. Subscribe. Follow us along this journey. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
안녕하세요.